time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Maggie, you stay right there as, here we go! Yet another edition! Still can't believe it! Your show, the dream, being chased, thanks to you, and because of you. All of these dreams that we don't need any zoomies.
No zoomies?
We're good. Maybe Maggie's gonna have a zoomie right away, but we are off the earpiece today as it is the all the way around table. Phenom, what episode number is this? Give me a hand. What do we got, 3? Oh, yeah, there, 3, yeah, see that? 3, 2. Is that not 6? 326? Hey, episode 326 of your show! Welcome into it. My name is Gary, I am your host, and as far as we know, still the only show going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday as well. I got a phone call coming in here. I got to take this real quick. This is one of our sponsors. Hey, buddy, I'm just on the air right now, just doing the intro for the show. Well, it's going pretty good so far. How are you doing? Ooh, it's the long weekend. Okay, I'll hit you up after the show here. You're the best. Bye-bye. It's the long week. Did you guys know it's the long weekend this weekend?
I did, because
I
the
did not
Berries
know
play
that.
on Monday afternoon.
There it is. Okay. Ooh, this is probably the most live intro we've ever done right here. Again, if you're wondering if we're live or not, I promise you, we are. As when you got big sponsors calling you, you always answer the phone. So shout out to our friends over at SCS. Good people doing great things. I think it's time now to try to get a Maggie cam going, but she's all over the place, running around. I might be able to catch her. No, it's okay. We had this is, you can't say you're live and then have everything be perfect all the time. Sometimes it's okay to, sometimes it's okay to be real because we're real people doing real things. We even have a real dog here, and she is our payment to you for checking in each and every day and enjoying all this incredible content that we are putting out there. Oh, she's getting super cute now, too. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello. Oh, come on, girl. Hit that spot to the Maggie Cam.
Hey.
There she is. Yeah, girl.
Who's a pretty
Very
girl?
well done. You a good girl over there? Oh, yeah. She's been awesome all day. Had a lovely time here in the beautiful Dufferin Avenue Media Network studios inside the Sotner Concrete Services Clubhouse right here. The Maggie Cam, as always, for our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. I was there yesterday, and I took another video that I was going to talk over to show you all the amazing things they got there, and I forgot to send it to the Phenom on the ones and twos. So we'll get that loaded in for tomorrow. Right now, I'm just here to tell you that it's the greatest pet store in the universe. And not only that, they got all kinds of deals. They got treats galore. Treats every Tuesday on sale. Treat Tuesday, if you will. They have the best owners in the world. Mike and Rochelle, always making your day better, along with Margaret's beautiful boyfriend, Leroy, who is their greeting dog over there. Once you walk in, your day gets better, and when you leave, you're having the best day of your life. That's what happened to me yesterday. They also have the greatest cleaning station in the universe, where you just take your pup, toss him in the bin, put a little harness on, then it's shampoo time, it's rinse time, it's blow dryer time. It's all there, contained within this beautiful, beautiful little spa they got in the back, right beside those fridges with all the raw foods. If you're looking to change your animal's diet, they got you there. You're looking for beds, you're looking for crates. It's also there. They even have outfits. They got jerseys, okay? So you and your animal can cheer on those Jays as they get set to make a run like never before. Well, I guess hopefully like 92, 93. Be pretty good. We'll get to more of that a little bit. They also have toys. If your puppy likes toys, if your pet likes toys, they got them all there too. and just really good people doing really awesome things. We love supporting local business. They're a perfect example of that. And they're open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris. So they're always ready to have you. I know it sounds like I love them so much, but it's because I do, because I know them and I've been doing business with them for a long time. These are the type of businesses we love to support and put the spotlight on. So if you're looking for the best pet store in the universe, we have it for you. Go say hi to our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Marge. Looks like she's going to eat tonight. That's very good. The all the way around
Dog
table.
like that, you got to feed every day.
Yeah, I was going to say, if she doesn't hit her spot, she doesn't eat today.
Boys, I'll tell you, she likes to be a little bit dramatic. You're hearing two of the members. We might have another one showing up at the Around the World portion of the round table. Not in today. So that's 2 days in a row now without coach number one. It's a little bit upsetting, but he said he has some business calls to do. Business, big business guy. So we won't be going to Australia today, but we do have two dudes that are here. The stalwarts. Stalwarts? That sounds like it might be right. Of this very round table is soon to be Coach Kamatu, hopefully rolling in, and he's pretty fired up too, so it'll be a good time right here. Say hello to the Kingslayer and Mr. Baseball!
Oh, I'm glad I came today. Thanks, everybody. I almost lost my hand.
That's all you had to do.
To get that,
That's all you had
to get
to
that
do.
nickname. Yeah.
You know, no one was going to give
elaborate.
it to you, including myself.
It's healing nicely, but there was a time. You didn't hear that story?
Oh, yeah, no, I was
Okay,
here
just making
for it.
sure. Yeah, that's right. Yes. It's healing
Sat here
nicely.
in
I
shocked
actually,
horror.
I wore it without the Band-Aid yesterday.
Manly.
My biggest regret is that it didn't look as bad as it felt. And I don't even know how. I have no idea how it didn't turn blue and swell up, but
that's my whole body,
still,
bro.
it's still tender. Like I should probably get the nerves looked at or something.
You almost chopped it off, dude.
Well,
you almost did it, so it would make sense that it's probably not in full.
Can I ask
shape.
why Coach is fired up? Is it because we lost Hulk Hogan? Is that what we're talking about this week?
No, we're not talking about the Hulkster.
We're not?
No, we're staying away. We gave a shout out to the Hulkster. We said Hulkamania will run forever, and everything else is just, we're not touching.
Can I hijack it and talk about the Hulkster?
No, we're
really?
not. We're not going down that little hole.
Brother.
Dude, it's turned into it's right there with politics. It's right there with religion. It's like nothing will be gained besides saying Hulkamania will run wild forever, and that's what we said. The character, great. Everything else,
It's funny because yesterday Curtis and I were hanging out at the booth at the Berries game, and I said, "Yeah, you got to come tomorrow. We're probably going to be talking about Hulk Hogan." Sorry, dude.
We could, guys. This is supposed
Hey,
to.
you got a maple bug on your shirt.
Do I?
Oh, they're everywhere. Yeah, don't worry about those guys. Hey, there you go.
Ah, my nipple.
It did sort of look like that.
It did.
What was the character on Game of Thrones that lost his nipple?
Yeah. Well, that's probably.
I don't know if there was one.
I bet you there
probably
was.
Not the
Probably
guy that looked like me, and not the guy I wanted to look like.
Right.
Probably
I don't think
a
they
third
ever wanted to
character.
be
I'm sure someone did at some point and lose their nipple.
Joffrey. I think Joffrey got poisoned. Spoiler alert, and lost a nipple.
Yeah.
So I was dubbing this the big trade deadline special. That's what I wanted to get into.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we'll wait for Coach Kamatu here a little bit.
Might as well talk wrestling until
Well,
then.
I do want to know, because you just mentioned the Berries. Got another Berries game tonight.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Boys, go Berries, go. How we
Charging
feeling?
towards the playoffs.
Looking
Best
good, feeling
record in
good?
the league. Home field advantage throughout the playoffs as long as they're alive. They're just unstoppable. Won again
That's it.
last night.
Now,
It's been a lot of fun.
and as the guy who's in the booth there, and as the guy that's got the camera there, you're a lot closer than most of us.
That's right, we are.
And so that means basically what you guys say is
We're essentially as valuable as Ethan Menard, is
Thank
what
you.
you're saying.
That's what I just
to
wanna-
the whole
make
team.
no mistake, the whole
Yeah.
team does include you guys. You guys are a part of it, right?
We're part of the family for sure.
When
Players
you,
probably
when
deserve
you
more.
have a group of like high school girls dancing to Berry Pie, a cover of Cherry Pie, if
Come
you
on.
don't see that
Come
on
on.
the Jumbotron, I mean, what are we doing,
are
right?
we
So
doing?
I can see why you would think I am that. I'm a pretty big wheel at the old Cracker Factory. 'Cause I get that up there.
It's
We're
Wiener
getting
Wednesday.
a lot of Simpsons references in. I love it.
Wiener Wednesday?
Wiener Wednesday tonight. Can't go wrong. I was
All the
going to
dogs.
wear. I have a Chicago Cubs themed T-shirt. Sorry, that was
That's okay.
poor. You're right. I don't know what I'm doing. I was getting rid of the maple bugs.
That's what he said.
That's
what
a
was
great
I saying?
euphemism.
I
Sorry,
have
Maddie.
a Chicago Cubs themed hot dog
There we go.
related shirt that I was going to
Okay.
wear, but I had to wear this one in honor of another icon from the 80s who passed away and left us
Rhino,
in the
man.
last few days.
Yeah,
Ryan Sandberg.
I wanted you to give a couple words about how awesome that dude was, besides his baseball game that we played on the Nintendo.
Yeah, so awesome. When you talk about the Mount Rushmore of Chicago Cubs players,
Yeah.
he's the first one that has passed away that I actually got to see play. Like, I never saw Ernie
man.
Banks or Ron Santo or those guys play, but this was my guy. Came over in a trade with the Phillies in the early 80s, grew into a superstar, led them to the playoffs in '84. It was the first time they'd been to the playoffs since, I believe, the 1945 World Series. So
That's
like
a very
40 years.
Cubs-esque thing to do, hey?
Yeah. Let him back in '89. He was a Cub until '97, I believe. Arguably, possibly the greatest second baseman ever. If not, he's certainly in the top two or three.
Yeah.
More home runs than any second baseman. Longest errorless streak of any player in baseball
that.
history.
I love
And just such a good, solid, all-around, no-nonsense player.
Yeah.
One of my absolute heroes as a kid.
And another thing that sort of leans into that, I was reading some things about him, and the Hawk, Mr. Dawson, and a couple other of those legends from Cubby lore said that before he passed, they called them all individually and just thanked them for being them and told them how much he loves them and appreciates them and how much he loves the Cubs and all that stuff. And it's just like another example of, that's a really good dude.
Yep.
So very, very sad, but as well, these are the things. Like, he lives on through that video game for me. Like, we played that Ryan Sandberg's baseball,
Sure,
which
absolutely.
was pretty awesome. And just to think about, like, second baseman, man, that's like one of the ones you go to, right?
Yeah. I have a quick Ryan Sandberg story if you want to hear it.
Get it out.
So my oldest brother used to live in Florida, now lives in Washington.
Wow.
We used to go and hang out with him. We'd do spring training trips all the time.
Oh, of course.
And it's like, okay, what's our schedule going to be? We kind of line it up ahead, get our tickets, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, we're going to go see the Phillies on this day. And I was like, oh, yeah, Ryan Sandberg, he's coaching for the Phillies now. I should take my Ryan Sandberg jersey with me just in case. I mean, there's no chance anything good's going to happen, but I'm gonna take it with me on the trip.
Put it out
when we
there.
go to the Phillies game, I'm gonna wear my Ryan Sandberg jersey. I don't care about the looks I'm getting. It's fine for, like, I think it was a Phillies and Rays game.
Oh,
And
go Rays.
so we walk into the stadium, and oh, hey,
You don't need it, bro.
Yeah, we don't need
it.
headpieces today. You're good.
It's the third man. It's the third man, brother. He's here. But which side is he on?
so this is what I
Right in the
felt
middle of
like
your
at
beautiful
wrestling night at the
story.
Berries,
Yes, of
because there were
course.
so many wrestling references that I had no idea what was going on. They had a whole thing where John Cena was there throwing out the first pitch, but he was invisible, and I was
Couldn't
like,
see him. Yeah.
what? I don't understand.
What's the one
don't
game I miss?
Yeah.
The wrestling
Yeah.
one.
game. Yeah.
Anyhow, sorry, real quickly, wrapping up my story. I wear my Ryan Sandberg jersey. What's that? Sorry? I did play-by-play of Barry beating up somebody behind home plate there. And I thought I came up with a pretty good joke when I said, oh, he's got him in the sleeper hold. Oh, it's Barry though. This is probably a hibernation hold. I thought that was not bad.
That's
on
a
the
finisher,
fly.
dude.
That's really
That's
darn
a
good.
very
I
good
give you
finisher.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And
for the atmosphere, that is a 10 out of 10
Thank
joke.
you. I
dude,
appreciate it.
Speaking
for
of
sure.
finishers, you got to finish this
Finishing
Rhino
up my Ryan
story.
Sandberg
Yes.
story. Okay.
He's just stretching. Don't worry.
Okay,
He's got
I
it.
gotcha.
Megan's gonna help him.
Get into the stadium, and like honestly, we've been in the stadium for 20 seconds, and my brother Sam and I are walking along the concourse, and he's like, "Well, where do you think he would be if he was here?" And I said, "Okay, well, so the field's over here." The clubhouse is over here, so there's probably like a walkway here underneath the concourse. And as I'm uttering those
Scouting it out
words,
there. Oh, come
Ryan
on.
Sandberg walks out the door of the clubhouse and starts walking down that concourse.
Dude.
And like it was a bit of a chillier day for Florida, and I took off my bag, took off my jacket, took off my hoodie,
Show
started
him everything.
just like leaving all of
It's
my
like a flash
belongings behind me,
dance out
just
here,
hoping
yeah.
my brother's picking them up, but not really caring.
Of course not.
Get my jersey off, get down to field level as he gets there, and I was like, Rhino! And he was like starting to walk out into the field, and he saw me, and he came back, and he signed my jersey.
Oh,
That's amazing.
nice.
It was
Dude,
amazing.
Ryan Sandberg.
I was thinking about taking it out of its case,
No, you
but it
can't.
was
You
such a
can't.
pain in
You
the
can't.
butt
No,
to get
dude.
it in there that I was like,
That's not just a jersey. That's a memory
Yeah.
that will last. Would you say he's your favorite Cubby?
he's up there. I mean, when you like, he's in that pantheon. I mean, of that era for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Mark Grace too. I mean, Curtis might remember when Mark
that's a
Grace
good
came
one.
to town and I got to interview him, and I turned it into like, I don't know, 20 minutes of television that aired over 3 days or something. It was great.
Is that
Remember
the
that
guy
time
I
you
thought
played for
was
the Cubbies?
Osmosis Jones?
No, that was Fergie Jenkins.
Okay,
Another
that wasn't
great
Osmosis Jones?
No.
Great movie, by the way. I watched that in Australia in a hostel in Rosebud.
Anywho.
Yeah, he's in the
Rosebud.
pantheon. Anthony Rizzo's in that pantheon, probably,
is he?
Chris Bryant, some
Yeah.
of those guys from the 2016 team. But yeah,
Pretty good
Sandberg's
team
probably
that
at the
year.
top.
Yeah.
Dawson up there. Ryan Terrio, yeah, love him.
He's going to throw the names out all night.
Love it.
Oh, hey, by the way, the third man was the Hulkster.
Of course he was. We're not allowed to talk about the Hulk today.
Well, you guys.
I came to talk about the Hulk.
You guys.
can't we?
Well, because.
It's
Hey,
not
Coach
gonna be political.
Comatoo.
Hey, look who's
isn't that?
here.
But it has been so
Oh,
long.
he's made it all the way in.
I have
He's
Maggie
nothing
hair
there.
in my mouth.
I
Yeah.
just did some. You guys won't believe this, but
Yeah.
this very floor has broken 3 vacuums now.
Is this Maggie?
Wow.
That's Maggie.
Where does she go?
Where does she go?
She looks thinner.
Oh, it's the hair.
She
You notice all the hair on the floor? I've been on my hands and knees like
Yeah.
Cinderella trying to clean up, so it's not a whole Maggie floor. Oh, you can't play with that one, girl. That's the back ball. Yeah, she's all fired up now.
She's fired.
No, we touched on the Hulkster, and we gave our
Who's
2 cents.
we?
What was it? Friday? Uncle Brando and
I thought
Hardcore
you-
and I. Yes.
I thought you
Oh.
weren't about silencing people.
I'm
Well,
not.
So
But
don't
if
be a
it's
dick or an asshole.
well,
if he loves the Hulk and he
I
wants
want,
to
I
talk
want,
to
I
him.
want to know what Cora thought about Hulk Hogan.
well, all I said was that Hulkamania will run wild forever. It was the biggest part of our childhood. He's the reason we all got into wrestling, and we're all
Yeah.
very grateful for that. That's what we said. And then Terry Valleja, the human, no comment. There's a lot of bad stuff.
He's
So
not a
it's just
good
like,
guy.
Yeah, and
Good
that was it.
businessman.
Well,
But I
a
want
lot
to
of
talk
stuff.
about how in that environment, in that profession, you kind of have to be a bad person
Oh, yeah.
to make money.
Yeah, I get it.
And he was the best.
I get it.
He made the most money.
I get it. I'm
He
not gonna.
changed the business not once, Gary, but twice.
And how many-
No one else has done that. Not
then-
even Stone Cold
And then
Steve
here's
Austin.
the other side of it. How many businesses did he sewer and ruin?
Oh, yeah. How many did he open
That's
and
it.
sewer and ruined his own?
Right.
But
Real American beer, brother.
always right place, right time.
That's
he could read the crowd,
Yeah.
and he would get out
Yeah.
before things got bad, and he would get back just when things were about to be good, and he would take credit for it even when it wasn't him half
That's
the time.
that's the problem.
And
My
that's-
biggest, besides the obvious ones that we don't need to get into, the fact that he refused to put over anybody for his whole career, and he held a fake injury over the Undertaker, one of our favorite wrestlers ever, for a long time until Undertaker watched the video. He was like, man, he's lying. I didn't get him at all, brother.
And
There's
that's
a lot of sides.
the thing about the business model of that is
Yes.
that they choose one guy and they're like, hey, the rest of the team is going to prop this guy up and make him the number one guy.
Yeah.
But then when it's time to move on, how
better
do you
step
act
down.
when it's
Yeah.
your time to come back down and help the next person?
Absolutely.
And anybody that's worth any money fought tooth and nail to not do that and was a jerk and buried people and ruined people's career to try to stay on top for like another 2 or 3 months.
Stone Cold
There's
Steve
no
Austin.
one that didn't
Yeah,
do that.
I know. You're
With
right.
with possibly The Rock, but that was because he went to Hollywood when he was on top. And
Yeah, he had a
didn't,
reason
he
to
didn't
get out.
stick. He didn't overstay his welcome and had to start putting over the new guys. And nobody wants to do that. You look at Triple H,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels,
Wrestle
Stone
talk.
Cold Steve
This is it.
Austin. None of
Yeah.
these guys wanted to help
I know.
make the next guy.
I'm with you.
And yeah, Hulk Hogan's at the top of that list.
Yeah.
But he's also made the most money
Yep.
out of anyone. So
No,
it's
that's
Randy Macho Man Savage. Was he ever a top guy?
yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
He
The
may have
Ultimate Warrior. Was
Ultimate
he,
Warrior is probably number one on that list.
He was an asshole?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know. Okay.
I don't want to let the people
No,
at home look
listen.
behind the curtain there.
Okay, speaking of wrestling, we're gonna pull the curtain back here.
Okay.
We're gonna let you know. LB came rushing in here and he switched the date on our 13th Melon promo to the next game, which is this Saturday, 4:30. Check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Good at
gonna have
math,
a
not at
Bugsy's
spelling.
well, that's the thing. He rushed it, and Royal Anders was here yesterday, made his triumphant return. First thing he said after, by the way, it says August instead of August. Like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna get to it today. And then I call LB. Hey, so how do we switch the banner for the promo for 13th Melon? He goes, oh, you can't. I'll do it when I get in after the show. And so apparently
here we are.
it's really hard to do. So yes, you will notice that. And thank you for noticing as well.
What?
It's good to know. These are important things.
I mean, as some people who don't watch wrestling, like, what does Hulk Hogan mean to you?
All right, we're
I
doing
mean,
this.
for me, I think it's worth having a discussion about, and I like something that I'm much more interested in and passionate in. passionate about movies and entertainment.
Yes.
There is such a thing as how do you
Tropic Thunder?
separate the art from the artist?
Yes.
And
There
I
you
think
go.
there's a bit of a link there, and I think it's okay for people to be sad about losing Hulk Hogan, who he was as a wrestler, who he meant to you and other people as a wrestler, as a personality, while also acknowledging that his actual, who he was as a human being,
Yeah.
is probably a pretty terrible person, it sounds like,
Yeah.
for the things that have nothing to do with wrestling. Those things can coexist, and I'm sorry for the loss.
And he definitely had horrible things and did horrible things and said horrible things, but when you have that level of stardom, you're always under the microscope. And I'm not defending him in any way or saying, but again, not defending him in any way, but if you put that bright of a microscope on anyone, you would probably find something
some stuff.
to get them canceled. And again, Hulk Hogan sucks. I'm not saying he was a good person. I'm just saying with that level of stardom comes everyone below you coming for you, and you can't mess up. And he messed up plenty and deserved what he got. But, that, again, I think that's just because he was such a star and everyone was gunning for him, and he wasn't smart enough to navigate the divorce and his paying off his kid who got into a car accident and killed his
Yeah,
best
that was
friend
crazy.
and didn't do any time or anything because Hulk Hogan's my dad, brother. And
I find it
Yep.
weird. Two things. I have lots to say actually, but
I'd love to hear
I
it.
have. I find it odd that Ozzy passed, then a couple days later Hogan passed, and their reality TV show, family TV show, was on the same network, and I believe produced by the same group. So I find that strange because
That's
that
kinda weird.
came
I didn't even
out
think
at
of
the same
that,
time.
yeah.
That was weird for me. Two, I think the hand that Phenom's growing a goatee. Okay, 4. But it's not official because I couldn't see it, and he's blonde.
Yeah.
His hand's blonde.
Yeah.
Then the Hogan thing, I have a comparison that you might think is out of left field, and we want to get back to baseball, but it's
We don't.
we do.
75%
He
of us
don't.
do.
Yeah. You remember the show Taxi?
Yes.
Sure.
Greatest
Latka?
theme of all time.
Ah,
No,
Okay.
Latka.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See, thank you very much. I'd watch that show daytime at my babysitter's, and I would just eagerly wait for his appearance, right? I'll bring this around in a
No,
bit.
I'm-
Then I'd watch
It's a
Saturday.
wide circle, but we're
I'd
coming
watch
back.
Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait for either Sandler or Farley to get on. I don't care what aspect, but you wait for that pop that Gary will talk about. So the Hogan leg drop, the Hogan bouncing off whatever, you couldn't wait. Even if he wasn't my favorite wrestler, when you'd watch, you knew the script.
Yep.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
And you couldn't wait for that pop. You couldn't wait for that
Exactly.
moment, right? So, yeah, he changed. He made me a fan as well as other wrestlers.
Transcended everything.
Yeah.
But just that
He-
that whole you watch the first. If you go back and watch the first time he was presented, his first wrestling match as Hogan, and he didn't have any of his moves. He just was there. It's like very similar to Stone Cold, just being a guy. You
Yep.
didn't know that he was going to be the
King of the
biggest
ring.
thing ever,
He came
right?
out, yeah.
And it's just like, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan anymore. I'm not an avid
Yep.
wrestler
Mhm.
watcher anymore.
Not
But
Mark.
I don't know
wrestling
any
term.
of the new guys. But there was a pocket of my life. You know what? I'll be right back.
Here you go.
I respect that, and I'm with you. I don't watch much anymore,
We'll
but
miss you, buddy.
I just find it so fascinating, the behind-the-scenes stuff and the maneuvering and the constant chess game that is the relationship with the product and the fans. And you have someone like Chris Benoit, and sure, they didn't know exactly what he did, but he died, and the very next day, they scrapped the entire show. They did a 3-hour tribute to the man. This is before they found out what he did.
Yeah.
They just completely threw their show away, did 3 hours of Chris Benoit matches. Everybody did interviews about how great of a guy he was, and that was Chris Benoit, a name people probably don't even know. Hulk Hogan died, I guess, on Monday Night Raw. It started with a 10-bell salute, and they never mentioned it again. They
That's
just
it.
went on as business as usual. Hulk Hogan.
And not only that, they
Like-
showed all the people's faces, all the wrestlers, and like nobody wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're all on that ramp because of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
They are all demanding these $1 million contracts. They were on Netflix because of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to me that after all that, again, revolutionizing the business twice, putting wrestling on the map in the 80s, and then again in the 90s, got a 10-bell salute, and we moved on, and we're just going to pretend like he didn't exist.
Well,
and wasn't as bright of a star as he was.
And even look at today. Look at today.
Oh my!
This is happening, hey?
God.
Where did you find? What is?
Dude.
You just had those? Are those your emergency wrestlers in the truck?
He no longer has a spare tire, but
I have never seen an Andre the Giant in real
his spare
life.
tire. Are these
Harley race, dude?
Are these collectibles?
They are to me.
No kidding. Oh, that's
Freddie Blas.
classy.
He's the worst person ever, though.
Classy
I
Freddie
think,
Blassie.
isn't he? Wasn't
dead.
he the worst person, or was there another guy that was the worst person?
How so?
I thought it was Bobby.
One of the rumors that one of these old guys did
It's
weird
not?
things. with
Well, they all did weird things.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them stand up. And
Yeah.
then- remember
Like
this?
actual wrestlers. Some of them stand up.
And then this guy's going naked already.
Well,
But
Nikolai
he was-
Volkov, yeah,
Volkov.
from
Nikolai.
taking so many
Yeah.
pins.
Man, that's incredible.
I was
You
not
see all
prepared for
those?
this today. See, so you came to talk baseball, but you brought the wrestling for you.
Well,
I'm good,
they've
dude.
been in
I'm
the
good.
car
Let's
for a
talk baseball. I will
This
abuse
is-
myself.
This is
good.
another example of the Hulkster and Hulkamania, right? We came in here to do baseball, and we just did half a
Like,
show
that
on
was
the
a
Hulkster.
huge one. That was a huge get. As a kid,
Never seen that.
so this
Where
was a
did
big
you get
one.
these from?
So my mom a while ago cleared out. We had the ring and the cage.
Yeah, of course.
Jason and I growing up.
That's so sweet.
This was our collection because back in the day this wasn't a cheap gift. Can I get one of these, Mom? This was like $9.95 or like $12 or
We
something.
had
It was
a
like
whole bunch. Those ones
they
are the
would-
thumb ones. We had, them
we
all.
had some.
Yeah.
I have the thumb ones, but Louis took those back. He
Oh,
thought
that's
those were
super
cool.
sweet.
So
Oh,
they
yeah.
made it in the vehicle to come here, and then Louis took them out of the vehicle back into the house. But I found them. I just purged a bunch of kid stuff, like kid toys and a bunch of stuff like that was in the corner of the garage
From this era?
from this era, more of this era probably.
The
Sorry.
collector in him is just going
Oh, I'm
crazy
sorry.
right now.
And I just gave stuff away. I like. There's one thing, one of those little caterpillars.
I don't know if I wanna
with
hear
the
this.
eggs that just travel around. You know what I mean? Those
Okay.
little thing.
Caterpillar?
Brand new, didn't
With the
use. I
remote
just
control?
gave it to Salvation Army. Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
a little egg
Those are
control.
super fun, yeah.
Yeah. So Louis bought one and then got a duplicate for his birthday. Never opened it. I just gave it away. So anyway, these found their way into the pile. So I've been very mad at my wife. I was just like, you can't just sneak those out of the house. Like, there's other things that need to go before these.
Yeah.
And then, so these aren't going anywhere. And then someone's like, you could probably sell these to some nerdy collector guy online.
Yeah, you could.
And I was like, why would I do that? Why don't I just bring him to Gary's show and then someone that
Your
really
show.
likes
Ain't
him?
my show. It's our show. Everyone's
your show.
Yeah. Beautiful.
But your show.
Your show.
As a
See
kid,
how it works?
So they can hang out
Good.
here. Like, I don't know if I ever want to see Andre. That one was probably,
favorite?
that was probably, so Hulk Hogan was on the list. Ultimate Warrior was on the list.
yep.
Roddy Piper was on the list of
With his
guests
kilt?
that we need.
Good luck
That
finding
was
his
on the
kilt.
Christmas list, right? Roddy Piper. I forgot one, but it's on my desk at work, and it's probably the best one. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, I
Yeah.
had that
That
one
is
too,
also my
yeah.
alter ego when I go golfing.
Has he got the?
I'll get
he's
a
got the-
do-rag, and I'll be Ricky the do-rag Steamboat when I'm golfing. And then I've said this on the show before.
You
but-
could tell me
I've
you're.
never heard that.
You-
If I would have heard that, I would have used it.
You could tell me you punt orphans across the street, and I wouldn't care. I'm so in love with you
Speaking
right
of
now.
Last Friday.
No.
Anyway, so
Compare,
this is
compare this moment to that time when we were at work at Shaw and our boss brought in an XFL football and put it on your desk, but you thought he was giving it to you and he was just showing it to you?
It was my birthday. I showed up on my birthday, and there was a brand new XFL football on my desk. And I was like,
Best
this
present.
is incredible. And my boss comes in and goes, yeah, I thought you'd like to see that. And he takes it from me, and he
fumble.
walks out of
Ooh.
the room. And as he's leaving, he disappears, and I just hear him say, I actually have two.
Come on.
He didn't know it was my birthday. He just thought
Yeah,
I'd want
but-
to see it. This is way better.
I don't
Dude,
think it would have made a difference.
I
to you.
wanted this so bad when I was a kid.
like you.
I
Can,
wanted
you can take it home
This
for a bit. I might
guy
want it back.
so badly
You
as
might
a
not want him
kid.
back after.
Yeah. But how cool is this guy? Like
That-
this didn't go missing.
That's insane.
It
Yeah.
comes off.
That's insane. Yeah, it does.
Like how didn't that go
Blassie
missing?
Freddie Blassie called
40
everyone
years.
Classy, man.
He called everyone pencil neck geeks.
That's it. I
Right?
remember. Very classy.
San Martino.
You're gonna have to
Bruno.
post this episode in the wrestling collectibles portion of YouTube.
Okay. This is great.
Yeah. Go ahead, talk
Welcome
baseball.
to the trade deadline spectacular.
I don't even care.
The trade deadline is going to be them trading wrestlers
Yeah.
back and forth. I'll give you 2 Harley races for Classy Freddie Blassie.
Even in the card. You feel how warm they are? They're a little bit warm.
They're melted.
boy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hey,
That's
guys.
good.
But the figure 4 leg lock, you can almost do it this guy.
Coach Mazer,
What?
you been out to Super Skills at Martinsville?
I've been out there, yeah.
Super Skills Hockey.
I've
Check it out.
donated some of my money to it. We
Nice.
haven't. I think the boys are going tomorrow night
Awesome.
to skate and train with Shane, which is
Beautiful.
pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah, superskillshockey.ca. That's the website. You can check them out on social medias. The state-of-the-art facility in the brand new state-of-the-art Martinsville Rec Center. Super awesome. You can head there, check it out. Get your kids ready for the big hockey season coming up and keep them going as there's all sorts of crazy drills for them to do. They got the treadmill. Everything that is like the next sort of level of training for hockey is there for you to enjoy. So shout out to our friends, superskillshockey.ca. You can check them out. A lot of fun there as well. We have Pop-Up K9 Massage Day. My buddy Kendall was here yesterday from A Touch of Positivity. They are doing a massage day, like I just said, over at Bridge City Vet. That's 402 47th Street East. You can register in advance. Just email A Touch of Positivity. That's PAWS @gmail.com. Get signed up. It's a great way to make sure your animal has a great quality of life as they continue to grow older, or if they're missing some limbs like old Marge here, it's very important to make sure all their spines are straight, the hips are good, and she does all that stuff for you. So that is very cool. As well, the wings. The 69 Wing Crew. Right there, look at that. That's your passport. You go to either the Lawson Heights location or the Market Mall location. You take a look at all these flavors right there. There's 69 of them. And then every time you order one, you get it stamped. And once it's stamped, the whole thing, you get the shirt right there. It says, I did the 69 to Bugsy. Super sweet. It's got the Ruckus Cock on there shredding some guitar. Speaking of shredding, I got a shredder right here, so you can just pretend that he's doing it right now. Look at this. Just pretend that he's going shredding away right there. Look at that. It's a lot of fun. So it's a great way to get you to enjoy all these incredible different types of flavors. We ordered 5 of them on Skip the Dishes, because you can order online, Skip and Uber. You just go to Smitty's, get the plain wings, put the flavors that you want from your passport on there, and then off you go. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're like over half price for wings. So they got wing nights, and you can just keep stamping them off and send them through. They're so delicious. Every time I talk about them, I drool everywhere, and it's just a lot, man. Everyone's so good. The cinnamon bun, Sweet Escape, that honey garlic parm. They got so many different combinations for you to enjoy. Fantastic stuff. Head on over to Bugsy's, as we're gonna have another game day feast this Saturday at 2:30 or 4:30 go time. Those are live reads. If your business, your organization, your charity, your collectible society needs to get some eyeballs, wants to get the word out, they're looking for more. What do we call these things?
Wrestlers.
But is there like a name for them?
Figurines.
Are they figurines? Yeah.
These are LJN action figures.
So there was one thing that LJN did good, hey? Because they didn't do video games.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. But
Yes.
LJN action figures.
And they're action figures. You want to know a
Yeah,
funny
they're-
story?
Of course.
So my favorite wrestler in the world, Shawn Michaels,
Ooh, Heartbreak Kid.
known for his 1,000,001 outfits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to make a Shawn Michaels action figure or 100 because all you do is you repaint his pants.
Oh, okay.
And I'd have to buy them all.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, why don't they just make one Shawn Michaels and then just sell different outfits? And I was like, well, because then it would be a doll and it would be super lame. Like, are you even listening to
These
yourself?
aren't dolls, honey.
These are articulated action figures. They're not dolls. You can't just swap clothes. I'm not changing Shawn Michaels.
If you have any of these at home, let us know, all right? We can get them on the show. We can play with them over here. Look, we got figure 4s going. All sorts of cool stuff happening over on the
I wanted
other
my
side of the
Hogan to
set here.
slam this guy for like a decade.
You want to talk about a pop?
Even now.
Yeah. Oof.
Thumb wrestler, it's not the same.
No.
Let us know. Hit us up. Send us an email. I'm going to sing it. Anyone else here going to sing it? Have you guys been able to sing it yet? This guy hit some high notes here the
When
other
it
day.
comes
It's
crashing
pretty good.
down and it hurts inside.
Just send an email to contact at dufferinab.com.
Oh, I like that different.
That's pretty good. Mix
That
it
was-
up.
That was what the people do.
Yeah.
See ya.
Where
Get
they
out of here.
sing one song, but to the tune of another song.
Yeah.
Like Weird Al? No, not really,
No,
because
but
Weird
not
Al uses
that.
the same tune, but different song.
The Jimmy Fallon does that one.
Ah,
See, that was
Jimmy.
Hogan's first music when he revolutionized the industry. I'm really stuck on that word.
Yeah.
The second time it was a
Bam, 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 bam. New World Order.
bam,
Yeah.
bam, little
He
Jimi
was the
Hendrix.
third man. That was pretty bad.
How much do you think they had to
Good
spend to play Jimi Hendrix every time he walked down to the ring
lot, I'm
with
guessing.
Dennis Rodman smoking a cigar?
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
Skipped in practice for the finals.
Do you think
Unbelievable.
the heads are different sizes on these? So do you think they're to scale?
Oh, as much as he could in like 1987. Because he's got a giant dome.
Yeah.
We got a website
I-
about to be
I-
updated. Royal Andrews has returned after sending him all the info. I like to do the Brooklyn spin on this one. Here it comes and send it over like that. There it is. Beautiful. We also have the Twitch stream.
You just twitched.
He always does whenever I talk about it. It's hilarious.
Oh,
I love
that
it.
was on
That's
purpose.
his gimmick.
my
Yeah.
shtick.
That's his
That's-
gimmick, bro. You're talking wrestling. That's what
Yeah.
he does.
That's the quality comedy you should expect in any Berries game.
Exactly.
Go Berries. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. That is where you can find us. We're getting the final run of our Final Fantasy VI run going on this Friday at around 7 p.m. as Phenom, myself, and Uncle Brando get in there. We do all the voice acting of the game. It's a lot of fun as we're experiencing Final Fantasy VI for the first time. We're going to take on Kefka and Kefka's Tower. It's going to be a lot of fun. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm going
Looks
to
like the butter guy.
try to grab this one.
Give it up.
Nice, Simon. Well done. All right, you guys, we're over halfway through. Anyone want to talk baseball yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
My man. Okay, let's get into this a little bit. We had a great talk about Ryan Sandberg.
Real quick,
earlier.
I'll let you guys move on. What was your favorite LJN baseball player made? Oh, that's right. LJN didn't make rubber baseball players, did they? They only made wrestlers. Because it's an amazing sport. But hey, go ahead.
We've been put in our spot, I guess.
That's it. We've been served.
We
Are
have.
there any figurines?
There
like
were starting lineup.
Yeah. What was that? What was that one that came out with all the?
Starting lineup.
That was
There's that. No, there's.
Oh,
another
and then there's
one.
the Todd McFarlane ones that were like
Yeah.
really high quality
Yeah,
ones.
the McFarlane ones.
Yeah, those were good. I've got a
There's
bunch
some
of
ball
those.
players.
collectibles, man.
Which
Yeah.
ones do you have?
Anyone who was a Cub. I've got Nomar during his brief stint as a Cub.
Garciaparra.
Mark Pryor. And then
Your guy.
later years, Chris Bryant.
Mark Grace was your guy.
Anthony Rizzo.
Did you ever give any love to Kerry Wood? My God, I
Love
loved Kerry
Kerry
Wood.
Wood.
Ooh. What was it,
could have been
23 strikeouts?
20 strikeouts in a game.
20. Insanity.
Yeah,
Big
Just
guys,
Absolute
yeah.
insanity.
fantastic.
Uh,
as a rookie, in
one
like
of-
his fourth game.
Yeah, it's sick. One of my favorite names of all time. There's a guy in the CFL who also had the name that became one of my favorite players. Is now a Blue Jay getting traded from one bullpen to the other, Sir Anthony.
Sir Anthony.
Sir Anthony. Like, when I hear that name, the reason I love it so much is like, you know, you're sitting there as parents, you're like, I need people to treat my son like the knight that's shining, like he is. And how can I get everyone to acknowledge he's a knight? Let's just put Sir in front of his name.
Yep, just make it part of his name.
And here's Sir Anthony. He's here. He's got numbers. He's looking good. The price seemed right.
Compared to some of the prices we're seeing for relievers today, the price
Yes.
seemed real good for
It's
Sir
like
Anthony.
a reverse Bob Barker right there. I'm with you. That's
Yeah.
like right up there. I love this guy. They've already like trotted him out twice, I think, since they
I
got
think
him
you're
to
right.
with all these
6
crazy
batters
games.
faced, 4 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Sir Anthony.
He's good.
He's going to be our guy. Very excited to see him. Nothing else really as far as the Jays go so far. We don't have anything to
So
update.
far, no,
Well, some
no big news.
sad news. Like a guy that they were paying $10 million got DFA'd, right?
Who's that? Sorry, I missed it.
I missed the DFA
who's
too.
when Sir Anthony came in, who went away?
I didn't hear the corresponding move.
Oh,
He
that-
got lit up in the morning game.
Oh, yeah. No, Chad. What's Chad Green?
Chad Green.
Chad Green, yeah.
He's
They were
gone.
paying him 10
Man.
mil.
Maybe he wasn't making 10 mil.
He might have been. He was
Yeah,
when
he
he got
was-
signed. He was
a
like
pretty big name. Yeah.
considered an elite reliever.
Yeah. Sad
I agree.
times.
So it's
Interesting
sad for
that-
him to go down.
Volatile.
It's Hoffman and Dominguez were together with the Phillies, and now they're back
They're
together
back.
with the Blue Jays.
How'd the Phillies team do when they were together? Do you
I
remember?
mean, the bullpen has always just been such a hodgepodge for the Phillies. For some
Yeah.
reason, it seems like they always have talented guys, and they just can never.
Jordan Romano?
And along those
Are you
lines,
hinting
breaking
that did they win
news.
the World Series?
No, I
Breaking
don't know.
news
I'm
right
asking.
now.
Yes, break it.
The Phillies have apparently just acquired Yohan Duran from the Twins
Oh,
to be
that was
their
a
new
name that
back
we were
end.
hearing
Arm.
could have been a Blue Jay, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the guys. Okay, so you take him off the list. Hunter Hurst
Helsley?
Hemsley.
Who are we talking about?
I don't know, some baseball player that the Jays are in.
Ryan Helsley
Helsley, that's
from the
one.
Cardinals.
Helmsley.
Helsley.
We're thinking wrestling, Hunter
Yeah.
Hurst.
I was with you.
You know what I mean?
Kingslayer
No,
got it.
I don't.
I don't know if he ever pulled that move off.
I'm
Sorry,
excited.
what? I'm listening
You
again.
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put like a mixtape together for one of the promos of just him playing with the wrestlers.
You
and
know what I
see
think
if
we
can
should
make
do?
it
I'm
into,
going to
like,
be here
a
long
animation.
after you guys leave.
You know what we should do every time we want to talk baseball with AJ? I just bring some distracting toys, like a fidget spinner.
I'm a toddler. It's that easy.
They have to be wrestling toys.
It's that
though.
easy.
They can't be
Oh, no,
fidget
I like
spinners.
G.I. Joes, man. You got
Okay. Yeah, G.I. Joe's pretty tight too. Any other names out there that we're hearing associated? Because it's starting to feel like this is going to be, let's just stay the course and roll on in the playoffs for the Blue Jays, right? Anyone
Yeah,
feeling
they're
that?
looking for too much
relief
specific.
pitcher, I believe.
Yeah,
want
I mean,
another?
everybody's looking for relief
That's it.
pitching. And I think the Jays will try and add, and they have to. I mean, everything is pointing to make a World Series
Yeah.
run this year. That division has
Absolutely.
become imminently winnable for them. And they're playing really good baseball.
Yeah.
The first couple of games against the Orioles, notwithstanding, but they had a good one today. They held
Yeah.
on for. That was an exciting game this afternoon. I don't know if
Man,
anyone
it was
saw that.
I was
but-
watching that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
What was it, 9-5? And then they slowly chipped away.
Yeah.
And barely held on
final,
there.
I think.
10-9.
I don't even
Or
want to play
9-8.
with this guy.
Jeff Hoffman made the
Hoffman.
save.
Yep.
Made that big save, big strikeout to end it.
But
which
this
was
is what
actually
you were
a ball
talking
there.
about last time, having
Yes.
a couple of guys there at the back where it's
Yeah,
like, okay, one
Rodriguez,
is down.
hand it off.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can pass it off to the next guy. Someone else can come in and
Yeah.
and shut it down. Having a few
Yep.
arms there at the back is
It's very needed.
a great idea.
Yeah, so we'll see. When's the cutoff time? Is it
4 o'clock tomorrow.
our time?
Yeah.
Okay, so at 4
According
p.m. we will know,
according
right
to
before the show.
Dara McDonald,
Oh, he's doing
who
some
submits to MLBTradeRumors.com,
very important to
which
give you
became
credit.
a big website actually. Blue Jays are reportedly willing to trade major league position players away.
I saw that too. But
What does that mean?
Who are you going to trade?
I don't know, not Addison Barger.
I saw the only
Nathan
untouchables.
Lucas,
Maybe it was
maybe?
that exact one. The only
Lucas
untouchables
has
they
been
said
really
was
good lately.
was Loperfido and
Davey Snyder.
Barger were like the two guys that were supposedly untouchable. From something I read today, but this is the whole point of
Loperfido
trade
was
deadlines because all the
Yeah.
rumors get going and people
Like-
get talking, and then you end up
Roden,
like that.
Martinez, I could see those guys because they were
Will
like,
Wagner, maybe?
Yeah.
Will Wagner, those guys look good when they
And
come
they
up.
could generate some interest.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Orelvis?
Which is crazy that the Jays have players that might generate interest.
Yeah.
When they didn't
so
last
long.
year.
Yeah.
Orelvis Martinez, is he their top prospect?
That
Would you say?
sounds
No.
right.
No, there's someone
It's
above him.
not
I thought he was
right. No?
ranked number one in their
Maybe
system.
top non-pitching prospect.
I guess there's pitchers. Yeah. Okay. So basically, this is going to be just like the NHL trade deadline is how it's feeling, and we might get one name before 4 p.m., but it's most likely going to be here's what we got, and wait for Santander, wait for Varsho, wait for Manoa, wait for Francis, and sort of go with that. Ride Sir Anthony.
Yeah, I think that's right. And you know the way the trade deadline often goes.
No
is,
dog bites.
You know, even up to and after 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
is
there's
when
always
those
stuff
the
rolling
news
in.
will come in,
Yeah.
and I expect
We'll
at
keep an eye on that
least
for
a couple
tomorrow's
of
show.
more moves for the
Yeah.
Jays.
I would hope so, because like you said, with Judge going down and with the way that whole division is looking,
Yeah, the Rays
Right.
all of a sudden not playing well.
yeah, like the whole thing is like, man, it's there, just go.
Yeah.
So it could be a
And the
very
whole
fun
American
run.
League is kind of mid.
Yeah, it's very
Like
well
that
said.
league is winnable.
Yeah,
The Blue
And the-
Jays,
the
number
road
one
is there.
prospect, which you should know, Arjun Nimala.
Oh yes, I've
What's
heard
his
that
story?
name. I don't know much about him. I've heard his name.
He's a shortstop.
I know my National League guys better than my
Of course,
American League
we'll
guys.
get to that. here.
Indian
That's gonna be the last
descent. I'm
part.
not sure if he was born in India or born
Okay.
here, but I
Sweet.
believe.
Cricket background, I bet.
I don't. Maybe in the
I love
family,
those cricket
not
guys.
him.
I
but yeah,
love
like
those cricket
he's-
guys. I love hurlers, dog.
Then we have Alan Roden has actually moved into number 2 spot.
Road on.
Oh, they're still. Yeah.
Orelvis Martinez is in the 8 spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And you got Ricky Tiedemann,
I remember him.
Jake Bloss.
What happened to Tiedemann? Did he get hurt
He's
again or
still-
something?
Yeah, he's hurt.
He just,
Kendry Rojas. Those guys are all pitchers up there that could maybe
Bring in
Trey
arm.
Yesevich.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a name I know.
Die
Yeah.
hard baseball. This is
So,
it. This is
well,
the hard
I'm just reading it
questions.
off a website. We couldn't remember it when we were pressured to. Christopher Polenko is a 17-year-old player that is ranked 7th this year in their organizational. So it's like, if they're going to move AAA players and potential roster players for someone significant, that shows a lot.
Yeah.
I think
It's committing to the run.
their streak, their winning streak, that they likely won't match again this year. If they just go 500 for the rest of the year, they do really well. A lot of those players played a huge part of that because Vladdy wasn't on fire yet.
This whole season is a dream. It feels like you got guys that weren't even expected to be on the big league team contributing more than the guys that should be. Like there's so much overachieving going on, and we're so used to never seeing that, which just makes it so much more impressive. And it's like I've asked a bunch of non-baseball people, would you want to mess with the aura that your team is showing right now and bring in some guys, or would you just want to let the guys ride that got you there? And all the non-baseball people say, let the guys ride that got you there.
I disagree.
Well, that's because we're baseball
Make
fans.
your team, make your team better.
Of course, and that's because we're baseball fans. You know what I mean? It's always good to get that outside thing. Just like this, I do want to give a shout out to the Kingslayer for pulling off the Legion of Doom's finisher.
You saw that.
Off the top, of course.
It's not easy to do. You got a guy with bent legs here. You got a guy that looks like he's holding him up. So I invite you to consider
This is so good, man.
Bruno Sammartino going for the ride with the hammer coming off the top.
What's the name of the move? The Death Machine?
The Doomsday Device?
Doomsday Device. Thank you. Very, very good.
As someone who doesn't follow baseball, I just wanted to say I don't know what I'm more excited for more. The Blue Jays possibly winning the World Series again, or the new car dealership I'm about to open up on 8th Street.
What?
I didn't get that one at all.
Because last time we rioted.
Oh.
Too soon? Oh my, come on.
Right.
That was good. And everybody destroyed the cars.
It was bad. I remember that very well. Do you know what's really funny? My brother's friend, we were celebrating out in the deck at my house on Dufferin Ave there. And my brother's friend took me and threw me through one of the big giant picture glass windows.
Wow.
Like to celebrate. And like I don't think he meant to throw me as hard, but I went right through it and smashed him. So we were like rioting in the house, and then it's like, oh, it's even going on 8th Street. It's crazy time.
They saw that and they took it to 8th Street. They took that
that was
energy.
it. We
was because of
motivated.
you.
Yeah,
Break stuff. And that's how Limp Bizkit got the idea for the song.
See, you get it. This is the all the way around table minus the all the way around portion, as coach number one taking a bunch of business calls here in the future, as it's Thursday over there, and he's like, I got a bunch of Thursday calls, so missing our trade deadline special featuring all the wrestling your heart can desire. Let's get into possible trades that we could see, as you are Mr. National League, Mr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball.
What are you sniffing out over there?
Nothing too much brewing. The Mets actually also just paid a big price for, I can never remember, there's the twin brothers. There's Taylor Rogers and Tyler Rogers.
Yeah,
I believe they traded for Tyler Rogers, who's the submariner or submariner, if you will.
Scratching his knuckles on that mound.
And man, the Giants got a haul for him. And it's interesting, both of the Rogers brothers were traded today.
The first time ever that twins have been traded on the same day.
Exactly.
Yeah, saw that too. See, I do some research.
That was crazy.
That's very, and you know it's a slow day when that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You
What you got, CA?
I'm just taking art. I have Andre the Giant with the crown on. Keep talking. It's
Wouldn't
good.
that be sweet if he was ever King of the Ring?
He should have been King of the Ring.
That would have been neat.
What do
Beat
you got,
Harley
Coach?
Race on his worst day.
Well, Ryan O'Hearn's allegedly, they were hinting during the game, might be available because he's on an $8 million expiring contract. Cedric Mullins might be available.
The Orioles are going to move all those guys.
Just got pumped. They should just traded for all the guys that were doing good.
But are the Orioles going to trade them within the division? Is the big question.
That's the thing. Well,
how
how awkward
expiring
was
contract? Who knows?
how awkward was that Sir Anthony walk over to the other
Oh, it was
bullpen? You
probably
see that?
great.
Yeah.
Game
He's like,
one of the
"Hi,
doubleheader,
guys."
play for the Orioles. Game two, walk down the hall, play for
To
the
the
Blue Jays.
contending, and that's like in his case, that's like the best case scenario, right? That
Yeah.
he's getting there, and he's like, I'm going to a contender now. Sorry,
He was
guys.
kind of one of the first guys that came up in this huge wave of guys that can all just somehow now throw 105.
Yeah.
He was like one of the first guys, and he was like
Is that mechanics?
electric.
Yeah, that's gotta be
Mechanics,
something,
going
right?
to Driveline, which is a facility that a lot of off-season
love
work is done at.
Strengthening,
It's kind of amazing, and he's pretty electric.
Very excited to have him. If you could get anything, can you You show that to the camera? You get that? Here, hold on. I'm coming in for it. I'm zooming.
It's
I'm
worth
zooming.
the wait.
I'm zooming, just like Maggie when she gets excited. Coach number 1 in the house. Look at him. That's amazing. You are making art. It's beautiful. Well done.
Fantastic, Kingslayer.
Well done. Anybody you guys would love to get? Any other potential guys out there that you think the Jays should be chasing here as we get close to that 4 p.m. deadline tomorrow?
Well, should we look at it positionally? Like, is there a spot in the lineup? Like we're talking a lot about
Catcher,
pitching.
bro. What's the word on Kirky? Anyone know?
I don't know. Have we gotten a recent update on him? Yeah, he's in.
Him and George
He's
both.
on the concussion.
Yeah.
The news sounds pretty good for George. It sounds like that pitch kind of glanced off
Yeah,
his
well, you
shoulder.
could see it. Yeah. Man, that
And
was
then
scary.
got him in the
Oh,
helmet. But
geez,
man, he
yeah.
was down for a long time. That was scary.
And then when he woke up, he says, "Wow."
Yeah.
You know, it was like a Joey Lawrence almost. It's just whoa. That was nasty. So you got 2 guys. I guess that's a DH and a catcher.
Yeah.
What else? Like, what else is like hurting right now? Like Miles Straw is so fun to watch.
Yep.
He was one of the guys. I was like, what the heck is this guy doing here? Like, what's the deal?
What was the deal with that? Because they made a trade for him for a specific roster machination that didn't happen, right?
it
Wasn't
one of
to-
those,
to
like-
free up money to try and land Ohtani? Not
Yeah.
Ohtani, because it was just
it
this
after?
past
Yeah.
season, wasn't it? But they were trying to get
just this
international
past
cash
season.
to
That
try and
international
send
slot-
Yamamoto,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And not only that, to get one of those speed guys off the bench, wasn't it? That was
Yeah.
the other big thing. Was like, we need a guy that's
But
really
like, didn't
defensive
he
and
started the year in
fast.
the minors? Didn't
Yeah,
he?
well, that's what I mean. All
Yeah.
these guys did. Laprofito did. Like,
Yeah.
Big Earn was down there. Like, all of these dudes. I think like Davis Schneider, like guys that you gave up on,
Yeah.
are like literally every day going out there and doing something that makes it go, what? Why
Yeah.
don't we talk about this guy more?
How does I don't really understand the signing bonus, the slot pool money, because the Jays just acquired the international free agent for the record-breaking signing bonus.
Yeah,
You remember
I saw
one?
that.
Angel Montas.
Yeah.
Do you know that
Okay.
guy?
I don't,
No?
but
He's like 14. He's 14 years old, and they gave him $5.7 million.
Max
So
money.
it's like
good money.
14. Yeah, you don't
Can you
like
imagine
baseball?
being 14, getting 5.8 mil?
7.
Oh, sorry.
But the top international prospect for 2028. So the money doesn't carry over. So they're going to have to manage something. They're going to have to.
Make room.
They're either using all their money in 2028 or they're going to have to acquire more during that year. So I don't understand how much they get. I thought it was 2.2 million, or I forget what.
But
it was.
that was sort of the straw thing. Like that's like the one kind of draft pick you can trade. You can trade those draft picks, the international draft picks, and you can trade like international slot money, like
Yeah.
as a thing. So they
But
must have acquired it.
So they can't pay him until 2028. But there's been a.
I'm willing to
an
wait for
agreement.
my 5.7 million. I'm
Yeah.
only 14.
Yeah,
That's a good.
By the time I get my driver's license, I'll be ready to buy my Maserati.
Well, this is the same. That's just like with like Vladdy Guerrero when they signed him, right? He was one of those international signings. They got him when he was like 14 or 15.
Same with
15.
like Carlos Delgado.
Yeah, all those guys, and then you just
15-year-old
watch them
catcher.
grow. It's crazy, so crazy.
So who might be sellers Arizona Diamondbacks might sell?
Eugenio, my
Yeah.
guy.
He might. It looks like he got hit by a pitch the other night as well,
Yeah.
but he looks like he's okay. He hasn't been
Was it
moved
the
yet,
same?
but-
Was it the same hand that the All-Star game did
Yeah.
again? Oh boy,
Yeah.
look at him go.
But
Apparently
it
he's
looks
okay.
like he's okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. The Yankees acquired Ryan McMahon, so they're probably out of the third base sweepstakes.
Yeah.
The Reds today picked up Key Brian Hayes from the
Yeah,
Pirates,
I
so
saw
they're
that one.
probably not looking for a third base. There's a lot of talk because that was his original team, or not his original team, but his team where he spent most of his career was
Yeah.
the Reds before he went to the Mariners. That maybe he would go back there. So I don't know. It's the teams. It might end up being the Tigers. They really need a third baseman.
Yeah.
So Eugenio Suarez could certainly go there.
Dang.
Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves.
potential
Well, I mean, they've
sellers.
got Austin Riley, but he's had such a Sellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They'll probably move Raisel Iglesias.
I remember that name.
Yeah, he's their closer. He hasn't been very good this year, but
Yeah.
man, the market for anybody
Through the roof,
who's a
man.
reliever, it's
This is really
good
feeling
fit.
like the NHL deadline. It's really feeling like it's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be done the day before, and then the big day, it's going to be just let's walk on over the finish line and head to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Sort of makes for a boring trade deadline super spectacular special that we were sort of planning
Didn't get
for
a ton
today.
of big moves
Yeah.
today, but
Maybe tomorrow will
there's a
happen.
lot to come in the next 24 hours,
That's
I would
it.
imagine.
4 p.m. will be the deadline. Got about 5 minutes left, you guys. I'm going to go turn on my transmitter. Anyone else want to say anything about the baseball and the trades or the wrestling?
We haven't even talked about the Emmanuel Classe gambling thing.
There we go. Fill everyone in on that because that is wild. I went down that whole rabbit hole. And I was like, what are you talking about? Then you see these pitches that he's throwing, and you're saying, okay, maybe there's something there. Explain to the people what's going on.
Yeah, so 2 pitchers from the Cleveland Guardians have now been suspended indefinitely. They call it a non-disciplinary suspension for suspicious activity related to what they call micro bets. So like you can bet on like a pitch. So a pitch is going to be a ball or a strike, and you can put a bet on it.
First pitch of
And-
his appearance. and that
Exactly.
sort of stuff. Yeah.
So Emmanuel Classe, who's
I like
arguably the
this.
best closer in the game right now.
Well, he was a name the Jays were
Yep.
looking into. He was
They
connected.
might be looking to trade him. Yeah, he's not getting traded anywhere now because
No.
he's on indefinite
No.
suspension. And Ortiz, is that the other guy, the starter for the Guardians, who also was?
I think so.
He was the one who got suspended first. And yeah, you see his pitches, which Gary was
have the
talking
evidence,
about.
man. You
They're
wanna talk
way
about-
out of the strike zone.
Burying a pitch. Like
Yeah.
it's hitting about 10 feet before the plate.
But that's the kind of thing, you're not going to think anything about it until all of a sudden it's like, hey, why were 2,000 people gambling on this one
One
pitch?
pitch. Yeah.
I wonder if there's something
What's the
weird
deal?
going on there.
And then it makes you think, okay, now why wouldn't he have a translator to take the fall for him like Shohei did? You know? I'm not saying Shohei did it, but the idea of that behind it is
Right.
like, you know you're under the microscope. The entire world is talking about how you can bet on everything all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the big takeaway for a lot of people is, oh, now you're surprised that players are doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really
with you.
go along
I don't
with
buy it
that. I mean,
at all, because when you're a pro, you're a pro.
I don't love the proliferation of gambling and the fact that it's become such a
And
ubiquitous part of the
especially
game.
when it's pushed down your
Yeah,
throat
I don't
on
like
every
that.
telecast. I'm with you.
But the way that people are now trying to equate that with, well, how can MLB take this stance against gambling when they're willing to take the
They don't
money?
get
And it's
it.
two different things.
Yeah.
It's always been against the rules. It's always been the number one rule. You can't be involved in gambling on
the
baseball if
sport
you're a
you're
Major League
playing.
Baseball player.
It's common sense.
It's the most basic thing, and the
It's
thing
rare,
is,
it's rare when you have the photographic evidence, though. Like to see that, like
Yeah.
here's 12 of his first pitches over these appearances, and all of them are just boink, boink, boink. It's like, wow, he's really going over the top. Make sure that's a ball.
yeah. So, and that's the reason it was caught was because there was such a suspicious amount
Spike
of
on those
activity
pitches, yeah.
betting on the. Hey, I think this is going to be a ball.
And this is what I mean, man. You like if you're gonna be greasy like that, you should probably be a little bit better at covering it.
Yeah. Or, maybe limit the circle of people that you tell that, hey, by the way, this guy's going to be throwing a ball on this pitch. I guarantee it. So put all your money down.
You know, for all the changes in gambling that have happened over the years, still the same old stuff.
Yeah, very reminiscent of
Still
Eight Men
the-
Out, if
that's-
you've
there
seen
you
that
go.
movie.
Love that movie.
Such a
What's
good
the
movie.
next one?
Next.
What's
the next
happening?
thing. So when we watch these sports and we're being advertised to, like if you go way back, we're looking at cigarette ads all the time, right?
Flintstones.
And then the beer ads came out, right? So
Oh, the next like sort of
and
ad
then
that's
now
gonna
it's
dominate
gambling.
everyone's gonna be
So what it's
complaining
like, because
about,
it's
yeah.
all seems to be very addictions based
Yep.
thing. So it's
Yeah.
like, is it going to be like kratom or mushroom tea? Do you know those things?
Ooh, yeah.
Hand
You know what I mean?
guns.
Interesting.
Handguns, yeah, that'd be an addiction to have.
Not that I'm saying anything about the United States, my beloved homeland.
We're asking all the hard questions
Yeah.
here on the All the Way Around table. Phenom, why don't you go ahead and wake Frankie up and we'll make our way out of here. Hey, boys, get us ready for the berries tonight. Was it Weyburn in town?
Weyburn Beavers back for round 2.
Another
For another
shellacking.
pounding.
Ooh,
You said something that just completely busted me last night. I don't know if it was your dad joke or your berries joke, but you had me laughing last night.
Was it? Oh, it was sitcom night last night. Was that
Whoa.
it?
Maybe.
What?
I
And
can't
I,
remember your joke, but I actually took a breath and I was like, Simon. That's good."
Now I can't take all the credit. Like a lot of that stuff is scripted, but sometimes
It's your delivery.
Okay, thank you.
Like, see, he won. And
Best
now
of
he's
the
going to
biz.
shake hands. No! Oh, God, no! That man's got a family! I don't want to be
broke him in
dramatic, but
half.
this was like the best day of my life.
Wow.
this makes me happy. This is very good.
Got
All
the
of this.
Kingslayer all kind of
On
stick.
behalf of your wife and kids, I gotta say.
they'd
Phenom's
agree.
got a goatee, and you're
They'd
saying
agree.
This is what you get around here.
Hey,
Derek, my man in the
what
house.
he has
Good
to
see
do to
you,
get my
brother.
love back.
What's that?
Said Phenom knows what he has to do to get my love back now.
Dang.
I've got a new son.
More of
His name is Coach 2. Want to go throw the football around?
I'm gonna go play catch.
Good. Hey, no cats in the cradling in here, all right? The Nard Dog. Latest episode of Good Sports. Episode 10.
Check
You
it
can check
out.
it out. It's
Woo!
fantastic. He's got the
Flats.
coolest Louisiana accent you ever
Yep.
heard. Ethan Nard, catcher. I didn't know he's a catcher
Volusis,
as well.
Louisiana.
Very cool. You check him out. And it's Wiener Night tonight. Wiener Wednesday. All the dogs are heart and desire.
$2.
Very excited. $2 hot dogs.
Speaking of wieners,
forget
rest
us.
in peace, Hulk Hogan.
I think we'll leave it there. We'll be back tomorrow with CTV's Matt Young will be in the house. Johnny Factoid will be in the house. KD, drummer lawyer from One Bad Son, will also be in the house.
No
so
way.
Looking forward for that one. As we're going to talk a little bit
If
about
he asks
Ozzy
who
and some
used
other
his
stuff.
earpiece, it definitely wasn't me.
He actually, it was recorded today and he did. He's like, where is it? He didn't ask who used it. He said, wait, where's my earpiece? Like, oh, you don't got to use it. Don't worry.
Don't worry
It'll
about
be
it.
good. Very funny when you were trying to get that
Doesn't
work.
quite fit the same as it did before.
Phenom, say bye. Look at this kid. Look at that. There's the, I see what you're saying, the little goatee on there. One more time. One more for me. Ah, there he is. Looking great.
He's sneaking into bars now.
Palm tea.
Until, what would his ID would look like, hey? McLovin is just a hand with a mustache.
Palm T was my favorite rapper.
Palm tea.
Just a more
We gotta go.
a wrinkled hand.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night. Enjoy the berries. And remember, karma's very real. Do good things. That'll happen to you.
Slam me, boss.